Good morning, early on families, and happy Friday. Welcome back to our virtual STEM sessions. I am so happy to have you all here with me today as we start a brand new STEAM. For this activity today, we are going to be exploring apple tree counting. I am so excited for it. Do you know what apple tree counting is? We're gonna find out together today. All right. But before we start, I just want to refresh you, my friends, with what STEAM means. It's an acronym, a short form for science, technology, engineering, math, and art. And firstly, we have the category of science, which is cause and effect, when they form something together and that makes a reaction. I love STEAM. Secondly, we have is technology, using basic tools like a magnifying glass, large screws, or scissors and glue to make something new. Oh, I rhymed. Thirdly, we have is engineering, exploring how objects work together and identifying what the best part works. Fourthly, we have is art, using basic materials to create something new with paper, glue, paper plates. It could be anything. And lastly, our fifth one for STEAM is math. This includes weighing, counting, sorting, any type of sorts. And that's what we're going to be focusing on today, my friends. Today, we will be creating an apple tree counting. Apple tree counting, as you can tell right here. But before we begin our experiment, I wanted to ask you some I wonder questions, if that's okay. Before we begin, I want to know what your predictions are. If you guys have any for this little experiment we are going to be trying today, please comment below if you have any ideas of what could happen. Like for me, I wonder what we'll be doing with all of our supplies we have here with me today. I wonder if using a clear plastic frame works better than paper. I wonder how many apples we will count today. And these are some extraordinary predictions. Let's try them out together. But before you join in on this activity, make sure you have all the stuff you have at home. And you can watch this fun activity anytime you want throughout the week or even in the month. Firstly, you're going to need is a piece of paper. You're going to need some coloring materials that you're going to need handy with you as well. And then fourthly is you're going to need blank circle stickers. And then you're going to start by using a piece of paper and you're going to draw out a large tree, just the outlining of the tree. So let's do that together right now. All right. First, we're going to draw the grass or the leaves of the tree. There we go. There's the big part of the tree. The next we're going to need is the bottom with the brown. And you can color in it if you'd like, or any type of way. And then next, we're going to add in our randomly placed numbers from 1 to 5, or you can try 1 to 10. I'm gonna do 1 to 10. So I'm gonna put 1 here, 2 there, 3 here. All right, my friends, and so that is our numbers. But before I go, I just need to do one quick thing, so you guys might see me switch my phone for a second. Sorry guys about that. We just had to fix something. Our wording was backwards, so now it's all fixed. All right, so you should be, after you're done, you should have had your green leaves at the top to make your top of your tree. Then at the bottom, you should have had your brown, huge stump, and then you can add your randomly placed numbers around from either it could be 1 to 5, or it could be 1 to 10. And next, you're going to do is you can use stickers. They're these cute little stickers that are yellow, red, and green. You can even write on them to match the numbers on your paper here. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna do 1 to 10. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so now I got all my numbers right here with me. And now I'm going to place them all and match. So we got our first one, which is 1 and 1. And next we have is our 2. Do you see where our 2 is on the paper? I think I see it. It's right here. Perfect. There's our 2. And then what comes next after 2? It's 3. Good job, my friends. All right, almost there. I'm just gonna go through these and then I'll explain our little extension to this activity today. All right, I'll just stop at 6, my friends, today. I think, look at that. Look how colorful my tree is. It has many colored apples. It has yellow apples, red apples, and green apples. Maybe when you go out sometime, look at all the apples. All right, so for our extension activity today is you can use the alphabet. You can make sure that you write all the letters of the alphabet on your tree. It might have to be a little bit bigger than the number tree. That's just because there's more things on it. But for the extension, if you don't have these little stickers, you can use a little sheet protector. And what you could do is you can put your little alphabets or your numbers you can use, and you put it in your sheet protector. And it should be nice and cozy in there. So now, then you can use a little whiteboard marker or any type of colored marker, and you can go through the letters of the alphabet or the numbers. So if I was told to look for the letter O, where do you think the letter O is? Do you see the letter O? I think I see it. I would color it in with a big circle. And there's my apple. Let's find another letter. Can you find me the letter W? Do you see the letter W? I think I see it. Yeah, let's color a nice big apple in for that one. Look at that, my friends. And after you're done, you can just erase it. Easy as pie. Look at that, nice and clean. So you can reuse this as many times as you want, over and over again, instead of having to use stickers. But you can do any way you would like. All right, so now that we're at the end of our little experiment, I wonder if you can do the alphabet letters in order, or the numbers in order, or you can try them backwards. You might have to try that on your own when you're at home. This is an amazing way to introduce our child to numeracy and recognition by going by one learning to each other. Adding to this, are learning how to draw art by drawing a tree, asking them what a tree looks like, to giving them examples of what a tree looks like by showing pictures, looking out the window, going for a walk to a nearby forest, or even going to an apple farm maybe, or even a market. This can be also an art STEM. You know why is it an art STEM? Do you guys remember from our acronyms earlier? It's because we are using something to make something new, from using like pencils or crayons on a piece of paper to make something brand new. A lot of STEAM activities here have more than one STEAM, like this one, for example, has art and math, as well as technology of building something and creating something new. What are they learning? What are your children learning today? Is fine motor by holding any coloring material with their hands. So when you're holding it perfectly in your hand, and that works their muscles while they're drawing it out or even coloring it in. Next is numeracy. They're learning the numbers based off how many they can count, from 1 to 5, 1 to 10, or even more. That's a lot, and that's a lot of brain power. Literacy is another one. They're learning letter recognition from the alphabet. So they're learning two different things. They're learning their counting, and they're learning their letters, or literacy. Isn't that awesome? I hope you enjoyed today's activity, STEM activity, and I hope to see you guys next time with Miss Karen for another fun STEM-filled experiment. And I will see you guys next Friday. Have a good day, my friends. Bye.